when you're doing marketing, you're competing with people that do the same stuff as you. When you're recruiting, you're competing with everybody.
One of the things, and not to get, I don't want to get into a political thing with it, but there's obviously when you have millions and millions and millions of people crossing the border, a lot of them are taking jobs and getting jobs. But when you deport a lot of people, or the other thing we forget about when you hear all the headlines about the immigration stuff going on, what we don't hear a lot about is the corporations that are getting cracked down on big time. Large corporations and small businesses are really getting cracked down if you're even thinking about hiring illegal immigrants. And then it's kind of like, do we really want to get involved in that whole situation? So they're looking more for what, I don't know what to call it, somebody that is out there that is a U.S. resident, no ifs, ands, or buts, no problems with immigration and so on. That's never been the case for a lot.
Yeah, the supply and demand graph changes a lot when all of a sudden hundreds of thousands of people are like, nope, I'm out.
Hundreds of thousands of people. So that's like the second main thing that's going on, and that's a big deal. The other thing that's going on is that manufacturing is definitely coming back, through the roof here in the United States. You got Walmart, you got Amazon, you've got all kinds of other companies. Siemens invested like $285 million, I saw, to start building some stuff. Amazon's building, I don't know how big this warehouse is. I think it's in Connecticut. It's in that part of the country, New England somewhere. That alone is over 1,000 employees. Forget about the construction people that are going to build the building. Forget about who supplies the construction people that are going, and that's happening all over the country. So there's a lot of investment coming over here that hasn't happened yet, but there is a lot of manufacturing jobs and stuff that's going on right now. They're starting to hire for that sort of thing too. So the factories in the middle of being built or expanded, they are looking to hire those people right now. And so we're up against, there's GE Aerospace. Those are huge companies. Johnson & Johnson, Amazon, those are huge companies that we're battling against. And they're basically in our labor force. So supply and demand is absolutely crazy right now, which always means you're going to have to pay more to find good employees.
Yeah, and we've talked about that a lot on this show, but I always like to reiterate, like when you're doing marketing, you're competing with people that do the same stuff as you. When you're recruiting, you're competing with everybody, right? Like you're competing with all the manufacturing jobs and all the food service jobs. Like your competitors on the recruiting side to go get the best employees in the world, they're savvy, right? And they have big bank accounts, right? Like the way you need to differentiate is that you are a small business owner and you have a different culture and a different environment than I'm going to go work at Amazon. But like, don't fool yourself into thinking that you're in the labor market, you're competing with other people that do pressure washing or other people that do holiday lights. Like you're competing with everybody in the labor market. It's a whole bigger game to play.
Yeah, especially when we're
business can't do shit without it.
Like Christmas light companies or pressure washing. Like you're not going to find expert pressure washers trying to find pressure washing companies. They're just searching the labor pool to see what they can find. And if you're lucky enough to get a catchy title, then they might click on your job ad. So that's why you got to be the unicorn and make your title fancy and like, oh, what the hell is a pressure washing ninja? I want to do that.
Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as a heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.